Hello everyone, this is Farhan. In this video, I'll be explaining the claude-code workflows. Basically, I'll be explaining the advantages of workflows versus no workflows in the repo. So, for the workflows, your repo should have an agentic engineering applied. And by agentic engineering, I mean your repo should contain all the best practices, like it must contain sub agents, commands, skills. It should implement basic hooks. It must contain the settings file and have a memory claude.md. So basically, what is workflow? A workflow is a sequence of steps that automate a repeatable process. So if you have some process that is repetitive, so you can make a workflow out of it. So in order to differentiate and explain the advantages, I will use the live project, my Claude Code Hooks project, which is a 100% agentic workflow driven project. I have zero input, and all the work are done by the agent using the workflows. So I'll be explaining this as well. Basically, what this project is about, that I have implemented all the 25 hooks, and on each hook a pre-recorded human sound is being played. So it is updated till 2.1.83 Cloud Code version, and I have two workflows here: a changelog version, which detects if there is new hook being added or any change in the property of the existing hook, and this workflow add this new hook. So let's start this without wasting any time.
Instructions loaded.
I'm just gonna
User prompt submit.
execute my workflow. Now, in order to see the difference between our workflow
Subagent
and
started.
no workflow, what I've
Subagent
done
started.
is I've created this sample. I've copied this repo, which I'm calling this Cloud Code Hooks no workflow, and I'm gonna delete this agent and command from here, so it will become a non-agentic
Agent failed.
As you can see, my workflow is been running, different sounds are being played. There are two agents, workflow changelog agent and the Claude Code guide, which is the official Claude agent, are running in parallel. They are going to detect the if there any new hook is been added. As you can see, 2.1.84, the new version is out today, and they have added one more hook, task created hook, which makes it 26. So ideally, what this workflow will do, it will add this hook in the repo as well. It will update this demo, it will add a new cell, and it will tell me how I can check this hook. It will update my presentation. I have already one more video in which I explain all the hooks. So there are 25 hook, ideally it will change to 26. Everything will be done automatically. I have just run this command, now I'm doing nothing. Everything will be
Sub
done
agent
on its
stopped.
own. On the other hand, in our no workflow project, I have deleted all the agents command. Now it has become a vibe coded sort of thing. I will start Claude, and
Claude session start.
let me just make this sound.
Config
Now,
change.
instead of any workflow, I will ask the code like a non-technical guy to detect if there is no hook being added by the Claude and add in this repo. Search on the internet whether Claude introduced new hooks or not. If yes, then we need to add this in our existing repo. Now this is, I'm doing vibe coding without any workflow. So I'm doing this first time comparison, so it's gonna be a long video and we will learn the differences. I have run these workflows again and again when this repo has only, I guess, 9 to 10 hooks. Currently there are 25, so I'm pretty much sure. They are so much accurate. I don't do anything. Everything happens on its own, automatically, autonomously, and the demo updation, the presentation updation, the repo itself, everything happens automatically, and even you can commit it automatically. But when you're vibe coding, and if you haven't have the agentic engineering applied, like all the best practices and the tips applied, which you can find in my this repo, so you will struggle. We will see that how many things will be missed by the Claude here, although both are using Opus 4.6 and 1 million contexts, but you will clearly see the difference. It will miss a lot of things. So what happens that when this changelog agent will detect the change that in the new version a new hook has been added, it will create a new sound folder here. Let me see what they added, the task created hook. So task created folder will be created here, and it will ask me to paste the sound what should have been played on this hook. So I will need to just paste the sound here, and the rest, all the files that needs to be updated will be done automatically. While on this hand, where we are vibe coding, I don't know. First of all, it will have to search again and again that how this repo works on every session, because there is no claude.md. So it will check every time how this repo work and what files needs to be added, and I am sure that it will definitely miss to update the demo or presentation. You will see it will definitely make the mistakes, because we have deleted all our agentic engineering. We have deleted the agents, the commands, the claude.md file. So it will struggle. It's been 5 minutes and both the agent have finished. The reason of making two agent, it's a default agent. You can see here that Claude has some default agents as well, and there are 6 default agents. One is claude-code guide, and other is my workflow changelog agent. It uses 35 tools. It has sources. It do a comprehensive research. It uses more tokens, and then after both agents are complete, I cross check, so there are no chances of mistake. If I show you the definition of my agent, workflow changelog agent, this is my agent, and these are the sources that it checks. And also claude-code guide agent is by default, so I don't know what behind the scene is implemented. Okay, it has detected that task, new hook to add task created. I have the complete picture found. It has found that task created needs to be added, and now it is directly implementing. Okay, let's see. Not only this changelog agent will come up with the report that new hooks needs to be added, but if there any existing properties of the existing hooks needs to be changed, it will also come up with the changelog. Okay, let's see. It has updated the readme file, and it is updating the count. Task complete. created. Here no input is required. I have just run this one command only, workflow command. Here it keep asking me for permission and different things again and again, and it keep requiring my input. Okay, now it will present me with the changes that it has detected. So here's the changelog report after my workflow has finished execution. So as you can see,
Claude stopped.
Okay, Claude stopped. So not only it has detected that this new hook needs to be added, but there are multiple changes in the properties, and you see this is the new hook that was introduced in 2.1.83, I guess. Yeah, these two hooks were introduced here, so some property changes here is required. Now I'll just say execute all the actions.
User prompt
so
submit.
It will do all these changes. My workflow will do all these changes. Meanwhile, on the other hand, it didn't ask me to create a
permission
folder.
request.
I don't know how it's gonna. It has
Notification.
created the folder. It hasn't asked me to paste any of the sound files. Okay, task created, prod requested permission. As you can see, it has created, my workflow has created the folder. Now it will
Claude
wait
stopped.
for my input. Sound files are missing the directory. Task created has been given but needs sound files. So this is the manual step. I need to copy the two files. Here are the two files that needs to be pasted here. Task created. Now
User prompt submit.
Now my input is over for my workflow. It will do all the relevant changes, and it will update the demo as well as the presentation. Meanwhile, our vibe coding project is still needed. Generate mp3 for task created using 11 labs. Okay, yes, the Claude will introduce a new hook. Changes made up. So it is saying me to paste these two files. Very good, let me paste these two files. I have pasted both the files. Now as you can see, my workflow it is updating
Permission request. Config change.
It will update all the relevant files. Okay, remove directory git keep. Okay, let's see. The task created hook is now fully set up with both all 27%. So basically what it does, it only adds the hook. I don't think it even touched the demo. Nope, nothing added here. And if you see the presentation, there are 25 hooks. Okay, great. So as expected, if you are doing vibe coding, no workflows, it will do whatever you write in the prompt. Now just for the sake of testing, let's see whether this hook is working or not. Let me ask, how can I test this hook?
User prompt submit.
Meanwhile, if you see here in the workflow, you will definitely see
Claude stopped.
the demo files being changed and the presentation files being changed. Just ask me or Claude session to create a task. For example, you can say create a task to review the readme. Claude code session, want to create, you can hear it. Yes. Okay, let me disable hook of this project so we can hear only the sound of the other project. Okay.
Config change. User prompt submit.
User prompt submit. The keyboard sound and the mouse sound.
Task created.
Task created. Okay, so it's perfect.
Claude stopped.
Oh, it is working perfectly fine, but the issue is I'm not sure that whether it has updated all the relevant files or not. Let me ask it. Search on this repo that you have updated all the files from 25 hooks to 26 hooks. If not, come up with the list of files that needs to be updated.
User prompt submit.
Okay, meanwhile here it's asking me to edit this settings.json. Basically,
Claude stopped.
this can be automated also. If I just add these all the permissions here, this can be automated also. So as you can see, presentation file, here are the files that still needs updating. So presentation is not updated. Okay, and what about the demo? How many hooks are there in the demo?
User prompt submit.
Workflow is running. It's 4 minutes. It will take time. It will take time. You have the idea basically. The purpose of this video is to show the advantages of workflow over non-workflow, agentic engineering over vibe coding. Workflows do take time because they do a comprehensive research over some checklists and some dedicated tasks, but they make your task
Claude stopped.
work deterministic. Now the demo has 25, it's missing task created. So first, when I asked about 25 hooks to 26 hooks, it only came up with presentation. Ideally it should come up with this demo as well, that this needs to be changed, but it missed. Why didn't you tell me that demo is also missing the 26 hook when I asked you earlier?
User prompt submit.
It's already 20 minutes video. I think we need to stop this, but you get the idea. Once this workflow stop execution, I'll finish this video and you will see that this demo and this presentation will be
Tool failed.
automatically updated. You're right, that's my mistake. When you asked me to search for
Claude
all the
stopped.
files you need updating, I only grabbed the string 25 and focused on the result from I missed the demo. So you see, if you don't have the best practice implemented and your main session, the main session agent will keep on doing these silly mistakes. It will keep on missing these things. So ideally you should try to implement all the best practices to reduce these types of errors. And if you follow these tips, and most of these tips are from the official creator of claude-code, Boris, and his team. So especially that claude.md tips, if you apply all these tips, and you will get good results. And it's not 100% guaranteed to that workflows will provide you 100% deterministic results, because these workflow, I've been running this when there were only 9 hooks, and today we have 26 hooks. So I guess it takes around 3 months to make this workflow in such a state that it is almost 95% guaranteed that it does not miss anything. So basically, if it makes a mistake, it do any error, I update the workflow. So over time my workflow keep on updating again and again. Now I'm in position that it provide me good results. Okay, I think there's no need to update the presentation and the demo, as you have already got the idea. And I'm sure apart from the presentation and the demo, there will be several other files that will be missed by this agent. For example, if you want to download, there is a disable file change hook, disable task created hook. Yes, it's there. And for the settings, there is install folder and settings Linux. Okay, if I see the claude-code no workflow, setting Linux added, Mac added, Windows added. Okay. It has updated the change log. I don't know whether it's a hooks.readme. Yeah. So it has done the changes, but as you can see, there are changes. If I show you this, the workflow not only do the changes, as you can see, and there's a changes in the demo, it has also updated the properties as well, these properties files. For example, task completed, async property, timeout property. So these are new changes. So my workflow also do these changes as well. I think it has version updated. Everything is done. Remaining item number 8 requires fetching the official user. So all the changes are done. Let us check the presentation and file change. Okay, perfect. And there is 26 hook, file changed is here. So interestingly, in our live video we have where is the task completed hook? Task created. Yeah, the presentation is as expected, perfect. But interestingly, I think it has the task created in the in the flowchart, but haven't added the cell, so I need to update my workflow. Yep, this is one of the mistakes. Why don't you add a box in the left panel that how can I check the task created hook? So it missed this, so I'll be updating the workflow. Yep, but you can say the workflow is working around 95%. It's working okay. It has updated the flowchart but missed on this part.
Config change.
You see it says 26 hooks, 2.1.84. Now it has added the task created. Where is the task created one?
Claude stopped.
Here is a create a task for the implementer to add login. The previous now update the workflow to always add this on the left panel and do not miss.
User prompt submit.
I think the video is way too much longer. It's almost 30 minutes. So after updating this workflow, I am closing this video. I hope that you will find this useful, and do watch at the speed of 1.5x.
Config change. Claude stopped.
It's a very slow video. Updated the workflow. Now every new hook must get its own dedicated prompt card showing. You see workflow add hook.md. It has updated a rule. So now in the next run, whenever the Claude team add a new hook and I'm gonna run this workflow, hopefully it won't get missed. Okay, thanks for watching this video. I hope that you have learned something from this. Take care.